Hello and welcome back to another episode of my tutorial on how to make your own LED wire tree. And in the last episode I plugged everything into the wall and I thought everything was working fine, but indeed it was not. So let me just switch it on and you can see that on this part here we have 3 LEDs that are not working, and on this part here we have 2. So I thought I would make a troubleshooting episode and show you how to get this done. You want it to look like this one here. You can see that the wires are completely surrounded by solder, and if I wiggle them around a bit here on the back, you can see they are not moving at all. So you want it completely surrounded and you don't want any holes in the solder. And let me just, with the next wire, try to make a bad one. Get it. Put it in the right hole here. Okay. So I'm hoping I can make a bad one on command. There you see it. The wire is, well, it's relatively good attached, but you see there's a hole in here and you don't want that. But I think this one would even be fine, but for the sake of this video I'm gonna make it better. You're going to want to touch your soldering iron to the wire and to the soldering pad at the same time, and also use fresh solder if you're repairing it, because the solder most likely has flux in it, and flux helps the solder stick to the wires and to the soldering pad and not make a big blob and just don't spread out evenly on your part. And if you have any LEDs that are not working, you just test with the LED tester each connection here and see which one doesn't light up an LED. And then you first gonna look at your soldering at these two. Let's say between these two the LED doesn't work. You're going to look at the soldering spots and redo them. And what you can also do is touch the LED tester to the wires that are poking out on the back here and see if that lights up the LED, but it doesn't light up when you touch the pads here underneath, then the problem is in your soldering here. But if neither of this lights up the LED, then maybe you broke the LED by putting it into the box, and then you might have to get it out of there and put a new one in. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, I think you'll get it to work. So, and I thought I tested everything with the LED tester, but clearly I did not. So, well, let's get to work. If you have a multimeter, that will make everything a lot easier. And I think I'll show you later what to do if you don't have one. So what I'm doing here is touching the one lead to the positive rail, and I have my multimeter set on voltage, DC voltage. And now I'm going to go through all of these channels, and you see I've about 1 volt on each channel, and that means it's working. And yeah, here too. Okay, good, working. Okay, so here on this resistor we have 0 volts, so this means no current is flowing, so we have loose connection here. Let's go on. Good. Yep. Check. Oh. Okay, so on this one we have 5 volts. That's not so good. Oh, and if I touched the multimeter here, then they light up. Just take a closer look. Oh, the resistor is not attached anymore. It seems I broke something off here when I snapped off the leads in the back. Okay, just to be thorough, I'm gonna go through the rest of them. They seem to be okay. Okay, now I'm switching it back off. We know we have a loose connection here that we're gonna have to solder. Now for the other one, it was this pair of 3. And now I'm gonna take the LED tester and see where the problem is. Okay, this one is good. This one is good. And this, yeah, there's your problem. And so now I normally would redo all the soldering spots, but when I looked in the back, look what I found there. See if I can grab it. Yeah, so here I found a loose wire. So we're gonna put that wire back in, and then hopefully everything works. All right, let's do it. And I'm trying here to attach the resistor without desoldering the LEDs by accident. I hope that'll do it. Let's check. Yeah, they all work now. So let's put this in the back. And also let's take this one. And if you didn't have a multimeter to check all the strands individually, then you just have to go through with your LED tester and check each one of the LEDs, which just takes a bit longer. And if that doesn't yield any result, then you can try just taking a small piece of wire and bending it into a U shape, and you can try to bridge things. And in this way you can see if there's any problem there and if the LEDs light up when you bridge it. Now, I hope I can somehow get this guy back in. Now, where did you come from? Alright, I think I have it. Alright. Ah, you see, the wire comes straight through. That's what I was talking about. When you have a hole in your soldering, then the wire can slip right out. Okay, that's stuck now. Let's test it again. And let me show you guys. Sorry for the rotation. I have to get the camera off the stand. And yeah, we have all of the LEDs now working. Okay. Hope this episode was helpful to you. If so, please like and subscribe. And if you have any further questions about troubleshooting, then please leave a comment. And I'll see you in the next episode when we tangle up the tree and make everything look nice. And see you then. Bye bye.